Yo. Good to see you guys. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello. 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 Is this thing on? It is. Welcome in. Good to see you. Congrats to your first, Angel. Congrats to your first. Welcome in, everybody. Good to have you. Good to see you. What's going on, everybody? On a nice little Thursday morning, evening, afternoon. All the cool stuff, guys. All the cool shit. Where are we at? Where are we at but here? VTubers are not real. We are not, really. I mean, I go live and then people see me, but do you really see me? No one does. Today's docket, we are playing the video game known as HOLOCURE. I've been told HOLOCURE is a good game. And now even more than ever because there's a new patch. Hey, good to see you live. Welcome in. How's the son? How's the grandkids? We're doing good, man. I don't know if I have a son, though. If I have a son, it's a bastard kid. I don't fucking remember any kid I got. I'm not paying, you know, child support. Hello? Hello? Good to see you, Lady Hugo. Welcome in as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whose emote is that? M. Reyes. I don't recognize this person at all. But good to see you. Welcome in. Gradsalicious. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, guys, welcome in, guys. HOLOCURE is really good. The only thing that's bad is that it doesn't auto-aim, so I can't be lazy. Oh, there's no auto-aim in the game? The game forces me to play the game? Oh, boy. Damn, wait, actually? Dude, I'm so lazy, though, guys. Maybe we'll just boot it up and, like, you know, call it. Oh, there's an update. Hold on. We'll chat while it's updating. Because I totally remembered to update the game before I started. I literally updated, like, 2 days ago in preparation of today's stream. And it didn't work. I was actually going to play it yesterday. I was going to play it yesterday, but I was feeling slightly under the weather. And by that, I mean my voice sounded like shit. You know, it sounded like the deep bass version. The deep bass version of nails on a chalkboard, like heavily pitched down. It was, I'll be honest, like it was bad. I don't know what it was. I think it's the humidity now. Sudden drop in humidity. It's like dry as hell, man. Canadian winter be dry as fuck. It was like all fine. I want to say like 40-50 humidity. And then like all of a sudden out of the blue, it dropped like 30-25. And I didn't bust up my humidifier yet. Just the worst, man. Just the worst. Doesn't panic prep 5 minutes before. Yeah, I'm a fake streamer, guys. I'm not a real streamer. I make a doc. I mean, I feel like most streamers. I think it's interesting because like there's a perception. There's a perception that people like streamers panic prepare 5 minutes before the stream, but like don't most streamers like make a schedule? Or like most VTubers do at least. I feel like if you're not a VTuber and you're just like a normal streamer, you probably do panic prepare. But if you're a VTuber, like you make a schedule like a week in advance. I can barely do that, guys. I'll be honest. I don't like really enjoy schedules like that much. I think like a lot of VTuber fans do love schedules, but I don't really care for that. I don't care too much about schedules. It's hard, man. It's hard because I like to be on the fly. I like to full send it. You know what I mean? I like to full send it on any random day. And it's kind of hard to be like, okay, well, we're gonna full send it like random game. Like if something catches my eye, and I'm like, oh, I gotta wait till next week. Shit is so ass. It feels great to whip it out. Okay, now hold on. I didn't say whip it out. I didn't use that terminology. But you're right though. I do love to whip it out at any given time, like without warning. Does that put me in jail sometimes? Not yet. But I feel like the day is coming. One of these days, I'm gonna... Oh, this is a really bad time to join stream. That's a really bad time to join stream, Hades. Oh god. Oh no. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, you know how it is, right? Clip it and ship W. I'm gonna get cancelled. They're gonna make twitlongers against me. Can someone tell me, by the way, what is up with this guy? Does anyone know who the fuck this is? Hold on. Hold on. Who the fuck is this? Can someone who's like hip with the new meme? Who the fuck is this? I've seen like 35 people talk about this guy. I've seen like 35 people talk about this guy, and I have no idea who the fuck this is. Hold on. Hold on. Who the fuck? Can someone tell me who the fuck this is? Who is this? Is this like supposed to be Arthur? Is this Arthur from the Arthur show? My furry OC, do not steal. Dude, like, what? Dude, why does he have that? This is like a Chinese meme for sure. This is a Chinese face. I don't know what is up with the Chinese netizens, but they love the face of this guy. This is the face of every other Chinese character in the meme ever. And I don't know why. I have no idea. I have no clue. They just be loving the sauce of this face. Chinese people be crazy, man. Chinese people be crazy. They have like dude, there's this one guy that I saw on Chinese social media who was like a kind of washed looking dude. And he was like, hey guys, I'm trying to get my life together. I'm a kind of washed looking guy. Would love some advice on how to become like, you know, rich and famous and whatever and good looking. And people just started giving like people started giving like advice and shit. People start giving me advice and shit. Hold on. Gotta tweet this out real quick. But yeah, so what happened is there was this guy on social media, on Chinese social media. He like basically he looked kind of washed, and he was like, "Hey guys, I need some advice on how to get good looking and like how to become not so trash as a human being." And people gave advice, and then every day he would like take the advice. He'd be like, someone would be like, okay, you got to get this clothes, you know? And then he's like, okay, I went to the store and got it. And then they were like, okay, now you got to like get this specific haircut. And then they're like, okay, I got it. And then like over the course of like 3 months, he like transformed completely as a person. And he's like hot as fuck. Dude, it's actually insane. It's actually insane. Dude, Chinese people will just commit to a bit and like it'll work. It's actually like nuts. He shows the Chinese meme where it's a splat of random Chinese gibberish cutting. Dude, I mean, like, actual Chinese netizen memes don't have that. If you're, like, actually on Chinese social media, you don't got that shit. It's only, like, for some reason, it's, like, the memes that make it over to NA that got it. I feel like it's, like, the people who are, like, gapping the bridge, or bridging the gap, sorry. I don't know why. What is up with that? Like, people who try to bridge the gap. Sorry, I just closed my music by accident. People who bridge the gap between Chinese and American, like, social media. For some reason, they absolutely love that thing. And I don't know why. They love, like, nasty shit. And not, like, the funny stuff. Like, they don't pour over any funny shit. They just poured over like hot garbage. Like when I poured it over that fucking... When I poured it over like an actual good meme, it actually does fucking crazy numbers, man. Like when I poured it over this meme, this shit does crazy numbers. Because it's actually like, dude, this is like peak Chinese like humor. For some reason, like nobody... Dude, he's using a fucking like designer washcloth to clean this guy. There's so many good Chinese memes. This one gets taxed by the Trump tariff. No, this is pre-Trump tariff. This is before Trump came into office, so there's no Trump tariffs in this video. You make sure to import your Chinese memes in bulk before Trump tariffs hit. Otherwise, you're gonna be paying the price. You're gonna be sad and paying the price. It is actually insane. It's actually insane how that shit works. You know what's crazy about tariffs is that I feel like Americans, like 95% of Americans, like didn't even know tariffs existed. Which is like surprising to me because they're like they always like, you know, like boost up those like performative economists, and then they like are like shocked Pikachu face when like they actually have to, like to pay the effects of electing a certain kind of person into office. Isn't that crazy? Like I don't know, man. I was like shocked. People were like, "Okay, what the fuck is a tariff?" Or like, you know, they were shocked that the companies had to like pay less or like make cuts and shit like that, or like buy stuff in bulk, or you know, make certain actions in order to like not die when the tariffs hit. They're like, "Oh, we gotta buy stuff in bulk, or we gotta like, you know, up our prices, or we gotta like make some budget cuts or whatever to like account for the tariffs." Like, is that stupid to think that, like, did they not know? Like, you voted this guy in, and, like, one of his main policies was he's gonna, like, increase tariffs? Did you not know that was gonna happen? It's not a surprise when 95% of Americans doesn't know something. Is it not a surprise? I feel like, isn't that, like, the whole thing is, like, you guys, like, have a very prevalent, like, news cycle? Like, if something gets said in the news, like, you will all know about it. I feel like the tariff thing was, like, said a lot of times. Like, everyone knew that the tariffs were coming. Like, how do you not know what it is? Like, do you ever just, like, you know, hear about something? Like, if I said, like, a tornado was coming. If I said a tornado was coming, and everyone's like, oh, shit, the tornado's coming. Like, you wouldn't be like, okay, you didn't know what a tornado was, and everyone's, like, talking about tornadoes. You're like, okay, what the fuck is a tornado.com? Am I stupid? Like, I feel like if everyone knew something was coming and you didn't know what it was, like, and everyone's talking about it, you would Google it. Like, if I was like, damn, new Arcane season is coming, I would Google what Arcane is. You know, and then you're like, oh shit, it's the stupid game, the stupid show about League of Legends. That sounds terrible, you know? At least like I know what it is, right? If I Googled, if everyone's talking about tariffs and I Googled like what the fuck is a tariff? And then I'm like, oh shit, actually wait, I pay the fine? I pay the troll toll? you know what I mean? Kind of a I don't know, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy fucking moly, dude. Holy fucking moly. I love, dude, this shit's comedy. Honestly, you could write a show about America. You could write a show about America, and it would actually like sell like hotcakes. Okay, I think it's downloaded. Let's play a game while we're chatting and doing whatever. I need something to do with my hands, guys. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I need to like do something with my hands in order to like exist. Is that weird to say? Like, I feel like if I don't like am not doing something, like it's hard to like converse. I'll like you know, yesterday I was playing some D&D and I just like I was like sorting my Digimon cards, the TCG cards, like while we're playing D&D or Pathfinder or whatever. And it's like the second I don't do that anymore, like my conversation just goes to zero. I'm just like, I don't know how to fucking play this game no more. If I'm not like dialed in on like two different things, I can't be like, you know, like productivity of one thing increases productivity of another thing. It just be how it be, man. Player name. I am Leizu Shen. Display other players' names on the storyboard. Let's not show for now. You can say user and username when submitting scores. Consent. Okay. Let's go for it, man. Let's fucking go for it, man. Me when the idols take over. So this is like one guy who made this game, right? There's like one dude who made... Dude, it's kind of loud, I won't lie to you. It is kind of, it's kind of loud. Who am I? Turn it down, turn it down. Don't blast me. Don't blast me, don't gas me. There we go. That's more manageable, guys. Right? Okay, cool. Just making sure it doesn't, like, you know, kill my ears. Because otherwise I can't hear myself think. So this is, like, truly the brain dead music of all time. Oh, I can use controller. Holy shit. Let me choose my stream category real quick. To HOLOCURE. HOLOCURE. Save the fans. Why is it so small, by the way? Can I, like, increase the size of the game? Chat, I don't know how games work. This is truly the streamer experience. You know how you were, like, mad? You're like, oh, you're not a real streamer because you didn't plan ahead? Well, my real streamer is showing right now, guys. Who, okay, can I ask, like, I don't watch a lot of streamers. Do other streamers already have, like, everything prepared? Like, beforehand? Like, oh, like, when I switch screens, like, everything will be set and, like, ready, and, like, the window size will be like, does everyone do that already? Or, like, does everyone do, like, the start a game and then realize that the window sizing is bad and then, like, resize it on the fly? Oh, okay, I can choose a certain number of things. I don't have a house. A shop. There's a shop. I have no character gacha currency. There's gacha. Holy shit, there's gacha. Okay. Let's fucking get it. Are there boys? Or is this girls only? I know, like, you know, some fans are weird about that. They're like, oh, you know, you can't have a game with, like, the Holo boys in it because Holo Stars and Holo Live are not the same. Like, I'll be honest, they feel like they're part of the same company, you know? Am I wrong to believe that? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like a fake Holo fan. Or at least I'm not a real, like, JP fan. Like, I know, like, all the EN girls, and I know, like, some of the ID girls. But in terms of, like, JP, I know, like, maybe like 3. I know, like, Suisei. I know, like, you know, like, that's, like, Marine. I know, like, Pecora. And, like, that's about it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe this will get me to learn all the girls. I have no idea, man. Okay. Let me just quickly check the shit real quick. Let me check this shit real quick. Slide into the piece. Dude, what is going on? Hold on. Dude. Like, okay. I said, can someone tell me who the fuck this is? Okay, and then the first reply is just a chill guy. I don't know. He looks kind of really low-key and chill. Can you introduce me? What? How does everyone know who this is, and I don't? Have I missed something, like, very... Have I missed something very, you know, he's just a chill guy? He does look kind of chill. How does everyone, like, what is this? Okay, but name? How does everyone know who this chill guy is but me? He's just a chill guy. It looks like a low-key and chill guy. After I get introduced, maybe? I can hook you up. Dude, like, what the fuck is going on? Why does everyone know this guy? Okay, we can't play Gotcha. Let's just play the game, guys. Okay, there's Amelia Watt of Rest in Peace, man. I mean, I guess she's not gone, but... Gargura... Ina... Kiara... Callie. Let's hit him with, let's see. Short range, swings in a half circle in an arc. Tentacle shoots out in front. Trident is cool. Pistol is cool too. I mean, I think pistol... I think in terms of like actual... In terms of like actual survivors, I feel like maybe... Like the Scythe Swing or like the Slash is the most Vamp survivors attack. I think attack interval is important too. Let's go with the Callie opening, huh? A big fan of Callie. Dude, Callie gets like a lot of hate for like no reason, I feel. Shoe stage, grassy plains, let's go. Oh, dude, wait, this is a small... this is the hugest arc in the planet. What do you mean it doesn't auto-aim? Oh, like, as in, like, it follows your... I thought you meant, like, it didn't auto-attack. Like, it does still auto-attack, it just doesn't follow your cursor. I mean, it doesn't, you know... But overall, it's, like, pretty strong. Elite Lava Bucket, drop a bucket on the ground, burning target slowly. Fires a fast projectile and tail. So this is a tail damage. Spider Cooking. I mean, this sounds... AoE sounds good, man. AoE sounds good. Let's do Spider Cooking. This is an area of Miasma. I just have like an aura of nasty. Damn. Shit's actually insane. Death. When defeating a target with Scythe Swing or Death, there's a chance to create an explosion. So this is if I want to go all in on this like Scythe Swing gaming. Gain 1% buff every second up to 10%. Okay, let's do a buff, guys. I think a buff is cool. Are there like synergies like in Vamp Survivors? Or is it just like one of those where it's like, okay, you know, you can just suffer? Okay. I think a game with combo weapons, like, you know, I think what made, oh, these guys don't die in one hit. What made, Vamp Survivors really cool was the weapon synergies and the item synergies. Damn, I couldn't kill any of them, dude. Workaholic. For each target defeated, increase attack by 2% for 4 seconds for 40 up to 40%. Okay, so as long as you're killing people, you get crazy attack buff. That sounds good. I play more Vampire Survivors again. This shit's fun. Yeah, man. It is. It's a nice little game to like play while you're, you know, like doing other shit. Like if you're like watching through a VOD or if you know. The Rapper. Targets with within 100 pixels take extra damage. Okay, let's take it. Oh, dude, what the fuck? Cool. I mean, I guess that works. I'll be honest, I didn't actually kill anybody. I'm assuming the game gets harder though, you know? Okay. We can do Death Scythe Swing. Sounds about good to me. Oh, dude. There's so much HP on the ground. The fuck? And a crate. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going with the build. Keep going with the The Cali build. Hollow Bomb. Yeah, let's go for this. I mean, attack increase is really good. As long as I'm killing more. That sounds good. Win more is always good, man. I feel like in a game like this, win more is like the way to go. Nice. Uber sheep. Every 10 seconds food will drop close by. Let's just keep going with this. I mean, speed increases. This just sounds good, man. Take it? Sure. Okay. Dude, I level up like way too fast. Negates a hit? That sounds good too. Picky P-Man. Gain HP every since put those. Okay, cool. I feel like if you were like a, you know, a hardcore... If you're like a hardcore fan, I'm sure like all of these references are really good. But I just don't have time, you know? I don't have time to be like to have so many Oshis. I think it's amazing that like this guy just made a game for like, you know, and like put a lot of references and stuff into all these, into every character. But like, how do you have the time, you know? I feel like it's hard to be like a... I think it's strictly just impossible to be like a fan of everybody. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, nice. The wall broken. Like, I feel like maybe if you watched everyone or like you kept up with all the memes, you would understand like a majority of these references. But I'll be honest, like, I don't think everyone can get 100% of these references. Multiple damage dealt by 1.5 3 times against and increased by haste by... Oh, wait. Let's take it, man. Double damage increase multiplier. Glass cannon build. I mean, it's fine as long as they don't take damage, right? A glass cannon build is not bad as long as they don't take damage. I do quite a bit per swing. So that's where we are, man. With my life. Do you guys see the... Oh no, okay. You see the tweet that fucking Quinn posted? Absolutely, dude, Chinese fans are absolutely brutal, man. Quinn put out a tweet that was like, fucking Chinese fans are crazy. And then this one tweet by a Chinese or like a non-Chinese person. They were like, I kind of like, you know, starting to agree with the Chinese fans. That there was a picture of Quinn. It was like kind of agreeing with Chinese fans. Like that Quinn, you know, is one of those people that looks great and looks the best when he doesn't have his mouth open. Like he's like one of those people that should never open their mouth. Dude, Chinese fans are fucking brutal, man. They'll just say whatever they think. Destroy a Yagu statue. Damn. Rest in peace, Yagu. Let's see. Death. Oh, dude, I destroyed that wave of nothing. I took damage from what? My stats! My stats, man. My fucking stats. I think I need like an attack interval up or something. Like the damage from a swing is so good, but... And the crit chance is really good. But like... I don't have the ability to keep up. Like, I do so much damage, but no, like, way to... No way to deal it, like, fast. I feel so sluggish. The swing. Hey, good to see you, Pion. Welcome in. Good to have you. Yeah. I'll take a stretch right here while they're coming at me. Cool. Good to pog. Me when I stand in immediate danger to take a drink. That's how it is. Oh, thank you. Got delivered. Dude, as you redeemed the drink thing, I got delivered a coffee. Someone came in and was like, hey, you want a coffee? I'm like, sure, man. Thank you. Whoa, level awakened sight swing. Is that because I have the item attached to it? So it was fate, I guess. It was completely fate. Okay, now we're doing some busty damage. We're busting all over him. Yeah, I feel like it's, you know... For me, it's like a little bit harder. Body pillow. Can't shield absorbs damage. With defeating an enemy, there's a chance to get lifesteal. Lifesteal sounds good to me. Let's take it. Okay, cool. We bust out the circle. Let's juice the circle for all it's worth. Pause. Pog? Yeah, no, I don't know. When I play Vamp Survivors, right? When you play Vamp Survivors, you can obviously tell, like, if you play, like, a lot of Castlevania, especially now that the Castlevania DLC is out, you can tell, like, where the influences are from, like, the weapons and stuff like that. But I'll be honest, I don't watch, like, that many streamers. I think it's interesting, like, being a, you know, a VTuber for yourself and existing in the VTuber space is also, like, it's like a balance, you know? It's like you want to be, like, you know, you want to keep up with all your friends and everybody else. But at the same time, like, you can't, like, keep up with everybody. And so you can, like, remember what you can, but a lot of these references are like, lost on me. I get most of the EN ones, but if it's not for EN, then I have no fucking clue. Just because, like, I don't have the ability to watch so much content from, like, JP. Since my Japanese isn't at a level where I can exist and like watch it and listen to it and just know it. Because, like, if I can watch a Chinese stream and understand what's going on, or, like, I can watch, like, oh shit, I can watch a Chinese stream and know what's going on. I can watch, like, a English stream and know what's going on. But for, like, a JP stream, I'll have to read the subtitles. So it makes it a little bit harder, for sure, to keep up. I mean, I don't really like to look at other people for inspiration. I think that's, like, one thing. It's like, for me, like, I don't look at other people for inspo. Like, you know what I mean? I think, like, a lot of VTubers be like, oh, what's the VTuber meta? What's, like, what are people doing so I can do it too? I kind of just, like, want to see, like, what people are doing to keep up with them, you know? So, like, when I see them again, I'll be like, oh, you know, I saw you doing this thing, you know? So otherwise, like, what do you, you know, small talk simulator. I'd rather not small talk simulator. I'd rather, like, you know, like personal talk simulator. Yeah, but no, like, maybe like a, you know, it would be better for being a VTuber if I, like, did all the things that other VTubers did. But, like, that doesn't, like, make me... I don't enjoy that. Obviously, the medium to strike, right? Oh, shit, what the... Between, like, doing what you want to do and doing, like, what is also good for lowest common denominator. Always a struggle, you know? Ooh. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I saw a tweet earlier today that, like, you know... I saw a tweet earlier today. Ooh, glow stick. There was a glow stick. I'm good. Like, was kind of sad. It was like, some fan. I think they were a fan of Altair's. Because they were citing Altair's tweets. But Altair's taking some time off right now. For, I don't know for how long, but he's on hiatus. He's like a HoloStars guy. I keep with the HoloStars boys because a lot of them are, like, you know, friends of mine. And so it's like, it's easier, like, you know, to invest in yourself and keeping up with people that you know. Okay, max HP. I'll take the books. Like, I know Flay and I know, like, Shinri. And I'm, like, you know, getting to know a lot of the other boys. I met, dude, I met, Bettle. I met Bettle at a con. And he's, like, just the same kind of dude. And... oh, shit. But yeah, Altair was taking a break. I didn't know Altair that well, but I've seen him around there, you know, here and there. And he said he was taking a break from, like, streaming and stuff, like, for Holo. And I think he, like, sad tweeted on his, you know, on his main. But he was like, I'm taking a break, you know, I'm like not happy with myself and whatever. I think that's just like kind of like the thing that people don't understand about Corpo. I think like people like a lot of people see Corpo as like, you know, like not free win per se, but kind of like free win. It's like, oh, you get into Corpo and then you meet like, you know, pop off and whatever and do well. But like Corpo is like super, like you gotta like really think about if you want to or not. I think most people will say like yes, but it definitely is not for everybody. Like some people like, what the hell am I looking at? Some people are just like not made to be Corpo as a VTuber. Oh, like not even like work-wise. I feel like if you can qualify for a Corpo, you know, if you qualify for a Corpo, you are somebody inherently, right? Inherently, you are somebody that can put in the work. I think if you make it, if you are somebody who makes it to like the stage of interview, so the way it works, right? I don't think it's a secret anymore. Like the method, and there's like a lot of VTuber agencies that do the same thing. So before it was kind of like a secret of how the kind of stuff works behind the scenes. But nowadays it's pretty like open. I think that's good. I think it's good that like it's more like people can understand like how the process is. Because when there's, when it's a secret, like, behind the scenes about how it works, then you get, like, the bad acting, like, quote-unquote corpos. There's a series in time where, like, nobody knew how corpos worked. And so everyone and their mom just tried to make a corpo. And it turns out, like, those corpos, like, fucked over their, employees. Obviously, no corpo is perfect or whatever, but yeah, the way it works, right? It's like you audition when they open auditions, or like if they have open auditions all the time, you just send in your video or whatever. And then if they like you, they'll send you like they'll hit you up and be like, hey, come in for like an interview. And then you do like 3 interviews, like back to back to back over the course of weeks. And then you do like a streaming test and whatever. And then like a lot of companies will like also like bring you in for training and whatever. So there's like a lot that goes into it. I think it's like even the process itself is pretty stressful because you physically just like spend every week like while you're in the process of being, oh shit, I'm kind of in trouble. While you're in the process of being interviewed, you like kind of just like the whole time you're just like thinking about the interview. The whole time you're like, holy shit, as long as the interview is like the process is not done, the whole time you're just thinking about like, oh shit, like, am I gonna get the next email? Am I gonna get the next thing? Like ad infinitum until you get it, or until you fail. Like that's when I can awaken it more. I don't actually want to upgrade this. I guess I will though. But yeah, I feel like, just based on the process, right? Based on the process, I wouldn't say like weeding out people, but it kind of is like, okay, can you sustain yourself? Can you deliver quality interviews and quality content and whatever, like back to back to back, while like over the course of a month, or like even 2 months, or like more than, and then they bring you in, like, can you, I got my ass beat in like quarter of a second. Can you deliver that shit like over and over again? And so like if you get to the final stages of the process and you get like selected, if you're like a possible, like an actual real possible candidate, right? If you're a real candidate, are you able to deliver? If you're a real candidate, you will be able to deliver. And so if you get selected, if you like make it to the end stages, you probably are good enough, already. Anyone that makes it past like interview 2 is probably like good enough to be in a corpo. And then it's like, do you fit the character they want you to fit? Or like, like that kind of stuff. Do you fit the vibe of the company? Does your style work? I feel like my style of streaming is kind of, ooh. It's one of those things where it's like, for me, it's like, I'm kind of like loosey with it, you know what I mean? So definitely for me, harder to justify. Oh, this is a cool ass attack. Oh, this is a weird attack to aim, actually. But yeah, like not everyone's fit for a corpo. You might be like, good enough to be a corpo in terms of like just strictly talent-wise and skill-wise, but you might not be right for a corpo structure-wise. Because I think like if you can make it past interviews, you're good enough to be in a corpo. But you may not vibe with the structure. And I think like what's hard about what is really hard about a corpo isn't getting in, or like it is hard to get in, but what is hard isn't like actually like putting in the work. It is being okay with getting like absolutely fucking snubbed. The thing that people don't realize is like, if you're like a creator, right? If you're like a content creator, then the chances are, like, you make, like, let's say you make 10 things as a creator. If you make 10 things as a creator, like, maybe 1 out of 10 things will bang. So, like, you have a 10% success rate of, like, bangers, right? Let's just say you're a creator. I think on average, most creators, like, have, like, at least a number of things that do well. If they don't have to, like, go viral, but, like, in the grand scheme of things, most creators that, like, really try, that are, like, good enough, maybe 1 in 10 things will do well, like, really, really well. Or, like, if you are, like, crazy psycho, like, 1 in 5 things will do well. That's kind of just, like, the way it is. And when you're in corpo, you have to jump through, like, a second hurdle. Because, like, once you're in a corpo, you don't, like, just make for yourself. You make for a company. And so everything needs to be approved. And so before you can even make the content that bangs, you gotta be like, hey guys, this is my idea. And I think it'll bang, you know? I think it'll be good. I think it'll be sick. Like, listen to me. And then the corpo is like, okay, this is your idea. And then they spend, like, weeks, like, thinking on your proposal. And then after weeks, they're like, yes or no. You know what I mean? So in order to even, like, get started, you have to, there's, like, a couple weeks of buffer time. To be like, yo, do I want to do that? Do I, like, does the company's like, do we want to, like, let you do this? And a lot of the times the answer is fucking no. Like, not because they don't believe in you, but because they, like, you know, they have, like, obviously guidelines they want to follow as well, and, like, you know, things they want to make. And if your content, if your idea, it could be a banger, but it might not be the banger they want, and they'll just say no. And so, like, out of, let's say you have, like, a, you know, you throw 100 ideas, they will approve 10% of those, you know? Like, basically just assume that, like, 9 out of 10 ideas you send will be shut down. Like, no hard feelings, obviously. We all gotta make money. But, like, 9 out of 10 will be shut down. And so, if you have 9 out of 10 ideas that are shut down, and only 1/10 of those will bang anyway, that don't get shut down, that means you send in 100 ideas, and then 10 of those get approved, and then 1 of them bang. And so you have to come up with 100 ideas, knowing that most of them will never see the light of day. And then, you know, but you're still a corpo. So, like, even if you were, like, a normal creator, 1 in 10 would bang, you'd be happy. When you're in a corpo, right, every idea that you get approved for, like, they're hoping that it bangs. So, not only do you, like, not get most of what you want, like, you hope that, you know, what you hope for, it won't come true, for the most part. Also, like, they expect the ones that do come true to all be, like, manifested bangers. And that's, like, crazy stress, you know? Like, not only do you not always get to what you want, and, like, you that's why I think a lot of people, like, feel like they don't get to create the way that they want to create. Is because most of the content gets rejected. So the stress of a corpo isn't necessarily, like, working hard. I think if you are a hard worker, you will go crazy. You'll pop off like crazy if you get approved to hard work on the thing you want. Hey, Dolce, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. With the Prime. Oh my god, with the Prime? That's crazy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. But yeah, like, I think the hardest part about a corpo is like the mental tenacity that you need. Oh, fishing is with the command. Sorry. There's a toll to pay. Maybe I'll turn off the toll. I'll make it cheaper eventually, I think. Give it a week, guys. Give it a week. You should have some points. Give it a week and we'll lower it maybe. But yeah, the hardest part about Corpo is 100% the mental damage that comes with being in Corpo. The mental stamina you need is definitely the hardest part. Like, everyone that gets in Corpo is a hard worker. But can you be a hard worker sustaining yourself on, like, the crumbs, you know? It kind of feels... I don't know if you guys play Limbus Company, but it definitely feels like La Mancha Land, you know? Like, you're just starved. Like, you kind of get what you want, but you don't really get what you want all the time. And so it feels like suffocating to be like... Can you imagine if you sent in, like, 10 things? And then, like, the one thing that gets approved might be, like, low on your list for, like, what you actually want to do. Like, for me, right? If I stream and I'm like, okay... Like, I really want to play, like, Limbus Company or whatever. And so... Or, like, I have, like, 10 games I want to play. And, like, Limbus Company's at the top. And, like, let's say... I don't know, what's the bot? Like, some game that I thought was interesting, but not necessarily, like, you know, would pique my interest, would be at the bottom. Out of 10, of course. Out of my 10 most wanting to play games, like, the game that gets approved is at the bottom, then I'm like, okay. Like, now I'm sad that my top 9 games... I'm sad that my top 9 games fucking didn't get approved. But I'm playing, like... the game I kind of wanted to play, but it would have been nice to get, like, any other game that I wanted to play. You know what I mean? Like, that would have been the best. And so, if that happens, like, every day, you know? Like, every single day that shit happens, then you're obviously gonna be, like, you know... then your mental's gonna go down the drain. Which is why, like, you know, you see a lot of... I think it's okay to talk about this now because of the way, like, EN VTuber culture is kind of evolved. And it would be, like, sad to be, like, an indie and not talk about it because of taboo or whatever, but it's no longer taboo, so I respect taboos. And this is no longer taboo to talk about, so I will talk about it. But... well, that's what you see a lot of, like, corpo VTubers, like, stream whatever they want on their alt, you know what I mean? Or, like, they make a new account on Twitch or whatever, and they stream, like, what they want on Twitch, or they go back to, you know, their other account, and stream what they want on the other account. Like, for instance, one of the guys I'm watching right now, one of the guys I'm watching in a corpo, he goes on his alt to stream Pokemon. Because he really loves Pokemon. But he doesn't have an opportunity to stream Pokemon, like, on his main. Because, like, to get perms for Pokemon would be, like, impossible. And so, because he knows he can't get what he wants on main, it's easier to just, like, go on his alt and play what he wants and just enjoy himself, you know? Like, take some time off and play what you want. Do what you want. to like heal your soul, you know? Like, not to say that like being in corpo and like, you know, doing all that crazy stuff isn't rewarding, because it is, but like you need like different kinds of reward, you know? You can't just be like, oh, like achievement based rewards cannot sustain you. You could be like the fucking, you know, that's like the fucked up part about humans. Fucked up part about you fucking mortals is you just like, you guys just like can't be happy, you know what I mean? You motherfuckers are just sad all the time. And you can get like, you know, you could do some crazy stuff and pop off and then still be sad. Because you didn't pop off the way you wanted to pop. Like, you know, like what's you want and what you get. You could be like fucking rich and shit and still be sad. That's the craziest part about humans in general. Is that the want that you have and your reality aren't aligned. Sorry, not to flame humans, but it's just the way it is, man. It's true. Not to flame humans, but it's so true. You could be like, you know, like 1 million subs. Every single one of your videos is a banger. And you could still be like unhappy. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's tough being corpo. And so whenever a friend of mine, you know, considers joining a corporation, I'm like, think about it for a second before you jump off the deep end. Is this what you truly want? Because if not, maybe rethink this, you know? Have like a secondary plan, you know? I think what sucks as well is like a lot of people that join corpos like don't have a secondary plan. And that's what like is the most like entrapping, you know? Like the feeling of despair sets in if you have nothing else, you know what I mean? Which obviously, like, you know, it's a luxury. It's like a privilege to have many outs. But I think it's like if you are in a place that can join a corpo, you can, you know, work towards setting yourself up to have that. Spend some time to do so. As someone who is in an agency and feels like she does not deserve to be there because she sees the others do incredible things she does not. I think it's interesting because like if you were able to join a corpo, then you deserve to be in a corpo. And that's like the hardest thing for corpo people to get through their heads. Which is like so funny to me. I mean, obviously tragic. It's obviously tragic, but it is like, you know, the truth, right? If you can get into a corpo, you deserve to be in a corpo. At least at a baseline level. Will you like realize your full potential? Not necessarily. But at a baseline level, if you can get in, if you qualify to get in, then you are good enough to be there with the people that are around you. Like, you know, fundamentally, if you only compare yourself to like, let's say you're gen mates, right? Let's say you're gen mates with someone who's like really crack crazy. And you're like, oh, this person always, like, we're in the same company, but this person like outperforms me. Like, yeah, but like that's you only ever comparing yourself to one guy who's like always like if you're always gonna compare yourself to the guy who's above you, like obviously you're gonna feel like shit all the time. You know what I mean? Like think about like the thousands of people who like never got in, you know? Like you got in despite those people, you know what I mean? And obviously I'm not saying like compare yourself to like fucking literal trash, because like the like set the bar kind of high, but you don't have to set the bar like at the moon only and then be like, wow dude, the bar is at the moon and I can't reach it. I only got some legs, man. You're like, why do I feel like shit? Why do I always feel like shit all the time? That's the reason. Because your bar's at the moon. Can I like get some damage? I feel like I do like 0 damage. How come, huh? I'm gonna see Angelo come in. But yeah, if you can get into a corpo, it's not about like, you know, like you deserve to be there, you know? Like you're good enough to be in a corpo if you can get into a corpo already. That's just like the baseline truth. Whether or not you will realize your potential, your full potential as a corpo person, that's up to you. And also that's up to luck. And up to like a bunch of factors. This is a huge guy. I'm gonna touch and kill everybody. But it's tough out there. I think you shouldn't compare yourself to your coworkers because it makes you feel worse. I mean, I think it's okay to compare yourself to coworkers, but like to all your coworkers, right? And also like think about objectively. I think it's fine to have some healthy competition. Because like, you know, that's what makes, you know, you strive for greater things, right? It's like, oh shit, like my friend did this, like I want to do something cool as well, you know? Like for instance, for me, right? A personal story, not like coworker story, but personal story. Like a lot of my motivation comes from like other people too. Like seeing them do crazy shit or whatever. Or like do them hosting stuff makes me want to host more stuff. And like the inspiration comes like outwards as well. Like it's a combination, right? Like something that you want to do plus your desire to be outwardly influencing. For instance, I started a new channel that I haven't talked about like on main. Where like I don't really like link. I don't link like my new channel on main because I just want to like part of the reason I made this new channel was to prove that I could do stuff. You know, I think a large part of my lack of like a long time ago. Let's just give some context. A long time ago, I had like I don't know, like a problem with self-worth and whatever for like, because I've hit partner on YouTube or on Twitch like really quickly. On Twitch, oh my god, Jesus Christ, I hit partner on Twitch very quickly. Okay, like within a year. Okay, and I do think like a large part of that is because I like spent a long time on VTuber Twitter, you know, and it's like VTuber fans like really supported me, you know, to get to here. And so, and like friends as well, like a lot of friends supported me. And so I think like when you get success that way, and on some fundamental level you do feel like, you know, maybe it's not deserved, right? And so I started this new account to prove to myself that what I got is not fraudulent, right? And we hit YouTube partner on that account in less than 2 months. And so part of that was like, you know, like self-fulfillment wise really high, because it was like it's like I hit partner on an account that I didn't tell anybody about. Doing the content that I wanted to do. So it's like not only like, you know, fulfillment on personal level because it's like what I wanted to do. It was also like, oh, I proved to myself that my content is good enough to stand without, you know, getting inflated, you know? Like, not to say I'm not grateful to people. I am. But that's the fucked up part, right? The fucked up part is that you can be grateful for what you have and also, like, not be satisfied. And I will be honest, you know? A big reason I started that account, actually, is because of Iron Mouse. Like, the first video that I made that popped in that channel was for an Iron Mouse contest. And so, like, the moral of that story is, like, sometimes you need, like, an outward motivation, you know? And the inward motivation for me was to make something that I wanted to make. And the outward motivation was, you know, for a contest, for something that someone else had hosted. So you definitely need both, you know? And so that's the hard part about being in corpo as well, is like, because everything is at the whim, like what you can make is always dictated by what they approve you to make. And so it always feels like there's an outward motivation, but never, like, not always an inward motivation. I think that's where, like, a lot of people, like, you know, start feeling like ass. And, like, feel like they can't do what they want to do. That's why a lot of people, I don't know if you see this, a lot of corpos will talk about how they, like, feel like they can't do anything or, like, say what they want to say or do what they want to do. It's because of that. It's, like, because their motivation outwardly is the, you know, never aligning with what they want inwardly. Quack? Why do you say quack? But I just had to see, man, because I feel for that guy. I feel for Altair. It's a lot of responsibility, you know? Yeah, like, the hardest part isn't getting in. The hardest part isn't, like, being a corpo. The hardest part is not tilting off the face of the planet. And so, like, you can be, like, the most talented guy on the planet and, like, actually, like, not be fit to be a corpo. Because corpo is... The difficulty also stems from, being the right kind of person. Like, if you're somebody who's okay with, like, taking it, like, you know... I think that's the hard part about being in a corpo for a content. Because if you go to work, right? If you go to work and it's like a mundane-ass job, right? Then you're like, okay, I went to work for a mundane-ass job. I'm getting paid to do this, and then I go home and do what I want. But I think at a fundamental level, being in a corpo for a job, for, like, creating, is gonna suck ass. Because, like, a lot of your juice goes into thinking about what you want to do, and then, like, getting fucked in the ass because it doesn't work. Because, like, when you go to a job, like a 9 to 5, when you clock out, you stop thinking about 9 to 5. But, like, when I'm, like, a, you know, in creation sphere, every waking minute that I'm free, I think about this stuff, you know? Like, there's a lot of investment, personally, in your brain cell. And so to have something that you think about 24/7, like, not go the way you want, like, fucking sucks ass, you know? But if you're somebody who can, like, you know, do creation unpersonally, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna clock into work and then I'll make a banger and leave and do whatever. Like, you know, that's not my main focus anyway. If you're somebody who can do that, then, like, you know, you probably would be best for a corpo. But the thing is, like, majority of people who want to join corpo or have a desire to, or, like, you know, enjoy content creation, they don't fall into that sphere. Ton of talented people I know would join corpo and then, like, get fucking rocked, you know, by stress. Excuse me, guys, I need to move through. I think that's the part that people don't tell you. The part that people don't tell you about corpo is specifically that the hardest part is not getting in. As somebody who's, like, you know, done multiple auditions for different corpos and either have made it in and, like, decided it wasn't for me, or like basically almost made it and, like, failed in the last stage, which, like, really hurts. I'll be honest. Not, like, you know, getting rejected at the end of an audition phase hurts more than just getting rejected flat out. I've been through all the stages, man. I've had auditions. I've had auditions, you know, not get even seen. I've had auditions that go through interview 1 and get snubbed. I've had auditions that go all the way to the end and just don't work out, like at the last stage. I've had auditions that, like, go all the way and then I'm like, you know what, actually I'm getting, like, cold feet about this, you know? Like, I've had, like, I've been at every single stage of that rejection, or, like, you know, whatever. And I think that, like, that was never the hard part, you know? The hard part is the deciding whether or not it's, like, the right choice to make. And I'll be honest, man, you know? Sometimes, like, people get into corpos and I'm, you know, at one point in my life I was, like, you know, seeing people get into corpos and whatever, that I thought I had a good chance at. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of bitter that I didn't get in or whatever, but, like, thinking back on it, you know, if I had been in that position, in that mental state that I was in at that point in time, I would not have banged, you know? I don't ever see myself getting to corpo, street kid, or nomad all the way. That's fair, you know? Some people just aren't made for it, you know? And I think the faster people realize that corpo isn't the be-all end-all, is the better for your mental health. I admit that I've tried, but I know that no one takes me into account because my existence is too small. I don't think so. I don't think that's necessarily true. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily true. A lot of companies, even, like, especially big ones, right? They don't always look for people with numbers. Some corpos do, some corpos do not. I think it really depends, right? I think if you're a new corpo, or like a corpo... Ooh. Upgrades? If you're a new corpo, right? Then obviously your first wave has to, like, you know, pop off. And so, like, maybe you do lean towards getting people you know will bang. Or, like, have experience banging, you know? Like, if you're, like, a wave 1, if you're doing wave 1 auditions, chances are you probably are looking for people... Oh, please. That already know how to be a creator, how to, you know, pop off, because you need that insurance. But, like, a lot of waves after that, realistically, like, they take anybody, you know? Anybody that think has potential. I'll be honest, man. A lot of the, even like Hololive and stuff, you know. One of the people I think is doing the best in corpo right now, in Hollow Stars, he had an account with like 1K followers. And he is crazy. He's crazy cracked. He has a good work ethic. He, you know, comes up with a lot of cool stuff. Big brain. You know, and when he got in, his account had 1K followers. Like, I'll be honest, I don't think you need to worry about whether or not you bang. Or whether or not, like, you're currently banging. I mean, the two important things realistically. The two important things realistically are, like, if you are fit for that, for their company, and like if you can do it. Like, if you show you have like the skills to get in. If you get like an interview, if you get like a few interviews, you're probably good enough to get in. Like, let's be honest, okay? Let's just be honest. They're not looking for people who are, like, god polished. I think, like, a success story is just as good as, like, someone who's, like, already fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, somebody who starts off a little rough and, like, gets really crazy cracked over, like, the course of a year or two. Like, that's, like, a story to tell as well. And so, like, they're not looking for people who are just, like, all finished. Because then there's nothing to work on. You know, like, when you make a D&D character, the characters that really do well are characters that are not finished. If you watch like the Critical Role and stuff, like the characters that really popped off in Critical Role are the ones that didn't have a story at the beginning. Like in campaign 1, that is Sam's character, who like basically was a throwaway, but like over the course of the series like becomes his own guy. Like, he was just a random throwaway like sex guy, like loves sex, loves being a fucking bitch, and at the end he like has like one of the greatest character arcs of all time. And so, like, you don't need to do that. If you can get in to, like, an interview or two, like, you're good enough, I think, to be in it. But realistically, the main thing that like, you know, holds people back, like, maybe makes you, like, not get in, is specifically that you don't fit necessarily, like, that vision that they have at the moment. You know? Limit the maximum of weapons that we gain in a game. Weapon limit. The fuck would I want that? Special attack. Growth. Reroll sounds good. These are things I can't even buy. Stamps? Stamps sound cool. Enchantments sound cool. Stats. Got some upgrades, guys. Gacha. How much for a gacha? Oh, I can get one with 1,000 gold. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay. Let's just play a few other rounds to get some more money. This is a cool weapon. Nice range. Yeah, you know, like if they have characters in mind and you don't fit those characters, obviously you're not gonna get them. If they're looking for like a hot, you know, mommy type character and you don't got that voice, you don't got that vibe, like, you're not gonna get him. That's just the way it is. Grants dodge chance. Ooh. At least for that particular wave, you know? And maybe, like, that corpo, like, you'll never fit the vibe up, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a little vulgar, guys, I'll be honest. So, like, if a corpo is, like... If a corpo is, like, got a wholesome vibe, I don't think I fit that shit, you know what I mean? Like, I talk in a certain way. I'm a little abrasive, my jokes are fucking schnasty. So when push comes to shove, if I'm like auditioning for a wholesome corp, they're like, you know, maybe not you, you know? I'll be honest. Once upon a time, I did audition for Holo, and they called me back. And one of the questions they had for me, like right off the bat, dude, like one of the first questions they asked me, they were like, you know, we watch your stuff, and I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, you swear a fucking ton, like too much, man. And I'm like, yeah, I agree. And they're like, you know, if you get in, are you willing to like never swear again? And I'm like, you know what, bro? I'll be honest, guys. Like, truth be told, I want to get into this place, but I could not promise you that. And they're like, you know what? Noted. Because truth be told, I couldn't, you know? If I was asked to like the next day to stop swearing forever, I couldn't in good faith say yes and like 100% mean it. I could say yes and be like, you know, like that's what I'll try to do. I could try. But every once in a while, you know, I want to drop an F-bomb. You know what I mean? So I couldn't in good faith 100% guarantee. Sorry, somebody sent me something real quick. Let me just read this. Haste up. Increase weapon attack speed. That's for me. I need help, man. I need some help. This, I don't feel... I have no damage. The stage is kind of difficult, actually. I'm lacking in the stats department for this stage. 100% guarantee you. I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 second. Welcome back to me. Welcome back to me, guys. That was cool. Clear back. We're so back, dude. This game is sick, man. The game is sick because it plays itself. Is this like a thing I can collect? Oh, I just like didn't have damage. I was like, can I break it? The answer is yes if I was cool. But the, you know, because I'm not, the answer is no. I think bandage is just really good, but let's just do Trident for now. Let's do Trident. Base weapon upgrades are good. Just so we can do some damage and clear these second level mobs with ease. Some chance to place 1 bite mark, max 5. When targets have take 6% more damage, and 20% chance to heal you when defeated. Let's just do Shark Bite. Okay, that's my secondary ability. Oh, she goes like red mode? That's cute. Oh, I like one-shot the guys when I'm in red mode? Nice. I hate that it like keeps resetting my... Is there a way to not reset that? It keeps like resetting my cursor stuff. Keybinds, controller. Is there a way to reset that so it doesn't like keep on setting my aim? Not sure. Oh, free wing? Don't mind if I do. It decreases the damage of the main weapon by 20%, increases the speed of the character. Do I want that? I don't actually want that. Actually, it's fine to take it. Let's apply. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a guy on the internet. But I've had people tell me, like, you know, ooh, they're like surprised I'm not like in a corpo or whatever. I didn't try for a corpo. And realistically, I have tried in the past. But not necessarily, you know, something I'm gunning for, you know? Because I'm okay either which way. So, like, you could be corporal right now if you try. I'm like, maybe, perhaps. If like they had a character that like was like me, but again. Then perhaps I could. But I'm not like, you know, I'm not like hoping, I'm not like, oh, every single day I'm like, oh, I need to be in a corp, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, that's not what I need in my life. I can do with or without gaining XP, I'll take it. Okay, let's see. I think we get glasses. Let me just keep getting glasses early on. Every chance we get, we just get glasses over and over again. Yeah, I don't know. Like, right place, right time, right? Like, so far, like, there's a few characters I think I could fit, but, like, they're not, like, perfect fits, you know? Like, that's the hard part as well. Because I'm, like, really picky, too. And I feel like what I like is so particular. That it's hard to be like, yeah, you know, I'll just take anybody, because I won't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't just take anybody. Ooh, upgrade? Upgrade the trident, right? Or study glasses? Let's upgrade glasses. Is this like a fully awakened trident? Why is it 3 now? Just too much of a stubborn bitch, you know what I mean? Ooh. Just keep getting glasses, I think. Max glasses first for maximum gainage. I'm lacking a little bit of damage for sure, but I think we can scale it. Like if we survive this early stage with like no damage, just surviving strictly on our special attack and, you know, whatever damage we have as of currently, I think it'll be good. We'll like scale like crazy. I just need to survive. Let's loop back around to get the EXP and the box. Okay, let's see. Power of Atlantis. Maybe this gives me level 7 here. And I can start upgrading it to past that. I need more weapons, I think. Yeah, okay, there's the awakened form. Fantastic. Speed up is gonna be crazy. Stamps. Let's see. First target this weapon hits is marked. Marked receive 20% more damage. Okay. Apply. Skull. Attacks have a 3% chance to hit hollow coins. Okay, cool. Apply. Fuck it. Whatever, man. Perfect. Short height. Let's take it, why not? All things considered, you know, I think like I'm skilled enough as a person to, in the instance that I do get into something like that, get a position like that, I'd be able to make like, you know, livable wage and whatever, and that'd be cool. But the question is that what people want? Is that what I want? And the answer might not be yes. Nightly Milk. Increases the attack size and knockback effects. That sounds good. That sounds not bad. Okay, the boss died. Crit rate up sounds good, man. This sounds really good. Increased crit chance. Like, why would I not want that? Milk. Our damage size is like kind of insane. Whammy water? I'll take it. My second weapon, guys. God, I'm like so low on weapons. I feel like getting more weapons would increase my damage size by a lot. Let's get the HP. The bandage would help. What is this? Perfect will look pretty. There's no other effect. There's no other effect. I'm good, man. I'm okay. Your heart. My heart. It does exist. I do have one of those. It's true. Everyone does. Some functions better than others. Oh, these whirlpool damages is really big, actually. The whirlpool damage is actually like really, like not negligible. It's quite strong. And the whirlpool, it gives like good defense as well. Since it drags everybody. Okay, I can do some like high leveling here. If I can get like a vacuum, it'd be huge. To pick up all these levels, you know? Okay, nice. Increases splash knockback. Sure, why not? I'll take it. Crit rate up. Is this the first time I'm taking this? I think it might be. I'll take it. 3 of them. I'll take it. Why not? Do I want spider cooking? I don't have any damage actually outside of this. It might be a pickup just because I don't have anything else better. I'm just like kind of it's up in the air right now. So do I want this? Yeah, you know, I'll take it. I was thinking maybe I'll want something better, but right now I don't have anything, so... like, you having something's better than nothing. Oh, take cold? That sounds good, actually. Let's do this instead of this. Sell this. Swap. Sell this. We have a lot of, like, area attack. So this could be helpful. A lot of dodges really saved me there. Okay, nice. I think speed up is going to be crazy. If using special gain second buff, because all damage multi-shot. Anvils can be used twice. I think we take this for anvils. So we can pop off harder. I really need like a vacuum, I think. What the fuck is that? Yagu? Defeat a silver Yagu. If target is defeated within 2 seconds of them being hit with a weapon, they have a 1% chance to drop a stamp, but may drop a mushroom instead. Okay, swap. And we'll just like sell this. Cool. Stamp sounds good. I need some levels, man. I feel so weak, actually. I feel so slow, actually. Why do I feel so slow with so many speed upgrades? Attacks with 10% gems, chance to cause explosions. That also sounds good. Explosion sounds also good. I think, maybe it's better than marking stamp. Swap. And we'll sell this guy. This is like this is really good, right? Because we have so many like instances of AoE damage. So like with all the AoE damage, we'll just do crazy amounts of damage. Nope. It's true. Big cat guy. keep like resetting my attack, you know? Damn. Please. Oh, it's spacebar changes it? Or does shift change it? I have no idea anymore. Just open it. Yeah, we're gonna stream it for a little bit today, only. I had some things to do. So I've got somebody coming in tomorrow to take a look at my place, to do some appraising of my location. I'm not saying I'm selling my place, but in case I do want to sell my place in the future, getting an appraisal price is good for like value proposition. So I gotta clean up around here. So I don't look like I'm living in like I don't look like I'm living in Asmongold's house. You know what I'm saying? Kind of crazy that Asmongold like got his room clean. I'll be honest, I can't tell. Like he said he wasn't gonna hire a cleaner, and he's gonna clean his house like room by himself. But it's kind of hard to believe that he actually did it. I don't know. Super Chateau time. Try to shop more holo coins. All holo coins are picked up automatically. Nice. Oh my god. Anvil. Nice. Let's keep leveling up the Trident, probably. Further increases base damage. I mean, this is like not that much value, actually. All things considered. Is Gorilla Glove not a weapon? No, less crit chance. Oh. I mean, this is not... It's okay. A stamp. Stun enemies. Also have a chance to destroy projectiles. Let's go ahead and upgrade this stamp. And we'll upgrade the stamp again. Oh, dude, that's really good. That's really good. Imagine having to play the game, guys. Imagine having to play the game. I will say, I think the game would benefit from an auto-targeting mode. But I can see why they don't have one, you know? I'm understanding of why. Okay, notebook, let's upgrade the... Oh, I can't upgrade this? Hold on, upgrade the cold stamp. I need like a golden EXP drop, man. Haven't got one yet, which sucks. I'm like suffering from not success, man. Glow sticks? I'll take a glow stick, why not? Takes up a chance to reduce attack. Let's just upgrade this again. I have like no synergy, guys. Anvil, though? Let's do Anvil on... the gear. And then on the damage of the spider cooking. We just need more damage in general. I feel like so sluggish. Killing these guys. Okay. Super chat. Okay, maybe that'll help a little bit. Oh, thank God, finally. Okay, here we go. Hollow Bomb. Hollow Bomb. This, okay. 3 levels from it, not bad. Been saving it across time. So much EXP on the map just got collected. Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, the damage is insane, actually. Now we're kind of popping, actually. Now we're kind of popping. Yeah, definitely need, like, you know, a lot of procs to the shark bite actually does so much damage. That's like really fun, and like the explosion as well, they really fucking people up. I have one more slot actually. I feel like I haven't really seen like the good weapons though yet. I feel like I haven't seen any good, like really good weapons. Well, the ability to increase my speed is kind of low. I gotta see a Syndicate will come in. We're chilling. We do be chilling. Today's a chill day, chill stream, talking about some, you know, life stuff. As the usual goes. Before we drop by, we're talking about some Corpo stuff. Corpo VTuber hell. It do be though. You know, I think it's true, like, you know, people would probably kill to be in a Corpo. Like, I should talk to the, you know, the stuff, but, like, honestly, like, anyone would take that opportunity, right? But it'd be how it be. Is that Fukireta? I'll be honest. What the heck did I hear? What do you mean? Like the music of the song, or? I'll be honest. If you're a Holo fan, you know better than me. If you're a Holo fan, you know better than me. I don't have the ability to be like 100% up to date on Hololive stuff. I keep up with boys, but I don't keep up with that many girls, you know? I think at the base of it all is like I don't really like watch streams that much. Like in general, you know? You open the music plays, it's Fukireta. It's not Hololive. It's original song done by Kasane Teto and Yuta Lloyd. I see. I mean, it makes sense. If they have permissions for that song, it makes sense. I wonder whatever happened to the Hololive, like, indie game stuff. I think they had like an initiative to like make more indie games, but I haven't heard about that in a while. So I don't know if like it's still happening. Oh, dude, my damage is crazy now all of a sudden. What's happening? Okay, let's go. A full level. I'd love to join a corp where everything... I'd love to join a corp where it eventually falls apart. I leave and blow up as an indie. I feel like it's like a... it's like a, you know, like a very niche dream to have. I'll be honest. It's gotta be like the right conditions, you know? It's gotta be like a good corp, right? Like at least like at some point in time it has to be like a really big, good corp. And then like it has to fall apart in spectacular fashion. And then you have to be like one of their top dogs. And you have to be a really hard worker and have like a really loyal fan base. It you know, it's like easier said than done. I understand what you mean though. It's a fun idea to think about, I guess. I mean, I don't wish upon the destruction of any corporation. I would actually like to see most corpos, you know, do well. If at all possible. Because there's people in there, man. There are people in those corps that I care about. Usually. I couldn't in good conscience be like, oh yeah, you know, like fuck all these corps. I think if you're looking for the perfect corp, you're never gonna find it. Ideally, if I could blow up as an indie, you know, without the bells and whistles of going through trials and tribulations, then I'd be happy to, you know? As cool as it would be to join a corp, and then like, you know, like leave it, and like the scenario you described is like, it requires too many people to be like in anguish, you know what I mean? Like too many people would have to suffer for that possibility to arise. And part of that suffering would be your fault, you know what I mean? Like, would you be okay with that? And if the answer is yes, you know, more power to you, I guess. I think it's like a nuanced issue, right? It's like people always like look at that, you know, the Doki Bird stuff and be like, okay, you know, like Doki Bird, you know, it was like terrible for her and she got out and, you know, now she's doing well, you know what I mean? Like all this stuff, and she was like harassed by like it was a lot of stuff, a lot of drama and stuff like that involved as well. But like realistically speaking, like she's not like 100% flawless either, right? Like nobody is ever 100% flawless. That's just like how it works. And so like even if it's like unbeknownst to you, some suffering may have been done upon others due to your you know, doing. I'd be an indie would have to freaking consider, right? I mean, you can live that dream right now. You can live that dream right now. That's what I live. That's the dream that I live right now. Let's go, dude. We hit the win. We hit the win with Gargura. And now we can let's see. What is a hollow house? Customize it. Oh, you can customize your house? Let's go to the shop and do some rolls. Character gacha. Let's roll for the other EN girls, shall we? Okay, we gotta hack those balls. Let's go, balls. Okay, there's Iris. 2 out of 6. Crony, no dupes so far. Can we get everybody with no dupes? Okay, there's a dupe. So dupes still give you like stat bonuses and stuff. I just need like 3 more, guys. Come on. Oh, come on, guys. Hack those balls 3 times. Oh, 4 times hack those balls? Oh my god, okay. We got 4 out of 6. We'll play as one of the new ones. Play dice, throw a dice. Number determines damage. Launch all weapons with 0 delay for 5 seconds. Launch all weapons with 0 delay for 5 seconds? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't either. It's like a messy situation in general, you know? Like, no winners, you know? Obviously, Doki's still doing well, like, outside of Corpo. A lot of people, other people are as well. But was it that cool? Not really. Interesting weapon that she has. I wonder if we'll add like a lot of like hollow boys, or people will be like so pissed. I think it's interesting, like, you know, the culture at least around like VTubing is like a shock to me. You know what I mean? It's a shock to me, like how seriously people take the differentiation between boys and girls. Because even if they're part of the same company. I think there's definitely less of it in like some corpos, but like even a corpo like Holo has like this big distinction. And a lot of fans like really care to uphold that distinction. And like get pissy if, you know, if they like cross the streams. I know there's a lot of friction, you know, when like Gerard came out and he like didn't follow like tradition of adhering to that shit. Down under. He was like saying happy birthday to like, dude, you know what's crazy is that Gerard got into drama, or like he got flack. He got flack for saying hello to his senpai that was a Holo girl. Like, that's insane to me, actually. He said like happy birthday to Gura or something like that, and then like people got mad at him. They were like, how dare you do that? And like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck, guys? Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Injection type Escaska. Let's do axe, guys. Let's do beam and axe. We need a lot of projectile weapons, because they fire indefinitely when we're in that phase. This is definitely like an OP ass character for sure. Yeah, I mean, you know, he like, you know, he said something to Iron Mouse too. Like, Iron Mouse isn't even part of like, isn't even like part of the Holo. And they're like, how dare you talk to Iron Mouse? Shit's insane, dude. I've had that dude, people have been flaming for that too, man. I've got flamed for that too. Like, talking to other indie girls. Talking to an indie girl on main or like on stream, and somebody fucking like flamed me out. They were like, how dare you? I was like, huh? Like, what's your problem with me? I just said hi, man. I just said hi in someone's chat. Like, should I just not speak? Fans, like, you know, any fan can talk in chat, but I can't. How dare you, man? How dare you, Lazy Shen, talk to my Oshi? I'm like, dude, we literally are in the same chat. Like, I just hopped in to be a viewer, man. Like, just, I said hi like everybody else. I participate in chat like everybody else. Why the fuck am I being fucking flamed? Oh shit. Rare opening. Rare opening. Super sturdy glasses. 40% AXP gain, double the chance to get rainbow drops. Holy shit, guys. That's huge. That's gigantic. Let's see. Increase haste by 10%, speed by 40%, reduce HP. Credit card. This is huge. Let's use it. Okay, dude. Clear out the peeps. Holy shit. I don't want it. Let's upgrade this other one. How dare you? Yeah, I don't know. That's why I don't ego surf, guys. That's why I don't ego surf anymore. It's useless endeavor. It's kind of just like a VTuber thing too, right? I think in any other instance, like people would be like really excited to see like their favorite like, you know, people collab and whatever or talk to each other. Only in VTuber space be like, you know, like how dare you talk to my Oshi? It's I don't know. I'm just not cut out for idol culture, guys. I'm too much of a free roaming guy. She does so much damage, actually. She does so much damage, actually. This character's kind of insane. The fuck? Psycho Axe. I see my Oshi. Who's your Oshi? Because I would do the same thing. I mean, granted, like, none of you would do that anyway. None of the people who would, like, actually watch me are rude to my friends, so... I don't have a problem, you know? Like, our community is, like, so diff. Is so diff in comparison. Everyone's, like, nice here, you know what I mean? Dude, look at that. Oh, your Oshi is, Girl DM. Respectable. Yeah, no, like, I don't tolerate that kind of shit either. I saw that, like, the other thing as well, like people like talking about that kind of stuff. That reminds me, that does remind me that a lot of the streamers have the rule to be like, oh, don't talk about other streamers in like whatever chat. I think it's interesting, like the culture as well, like that only happens because it gets too much, right? Like, I've never implemented that rule, but I'm sure people that do, like, it's probably like a big problem. You know? It must be like a crazy big problem. If that is the case. How big of a problem really is it? I've like never seen it firsthand, you know? But I guess if you have like, you know, thousands of people in your stream chat and they're all like, hey, have you seen the new thing by this person? Or like, have you, you know, I guess it'd be annoying too. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, I think the thing is I don't really get compared to other VTubers. For the most part. But that's also probably because like I don't really like look at other VTubers for inspo. I think there's a thing, right? It's like, I think it's interesting because a lot of VTubers look at other VTubers for inspo. And so it's obvious that like at some point, like someone's gonna think you're similar to other VTubers if like you spend a lot of time, you know, looking at other VTubers, right? And so it's like a double-edged sword. It's like you want to get inspired, but by doing so and like making cool stuff, you will also be compared to other people, right? And also like some people are shameless with it too. Like some people are straight up shameless with the way they copy some other people. And so like I don't really get that at all because I don't really look at other VTubers for inspiration. Like whatever I do is like something I've thought of, you know what I mean? Like I thought would be cool, and so I just did it. Like do I say I'm like the, you know, the patron saint? I'm not the patron saint of VTubing. Like far from it. But I will say there's some ideas, you know, that I've made that have become the norm. And I would fucking hate if I would be so fucking pissed if somebody was like, hey, you're just a copy of, you know, like if you're doing your own stuff, right? Like, oh shit, you're like a Lazy Shen guy. I'm like, dude, don't do that. Don't fucking do that, man. Like, if it's bad, I'll say it, you know? Don't go into someone else's chat and be like, oh, you're like a copy Lazy Shen. Like, if it's really that bad, you'll hear from me before anyone else. No one will hear it before, you know. You'll know. You will know. I will tell you. Because, I mean, it's true, there have been people in the past, you know, that straight up just like bite my shit, you know? It has happened. I won't lie to you. There's people who like literally message me. They're like, hey, I took some inspiration. Don't be mad. And I look at their stuff and it's like literally the exact same. And I'm like, that's like, I'm gonna be honest with you, buddy, that's not inspo. That's like you've straight up just saw what I did. Like, call it inspo if you'd like, but it's, you know, it's a little bit farther than that. But I don't like trying to start drama or nothing, you know? Literally had a guy who had such a great design. And, like, I don't know, dude, he, like, really wanted to get it modeled by my model mama. And I was like, don't do that, you know? Like, your design does not work with my model mama's art style, you know? It's like, you won't get your 100, I mean, don't do it, man, you won't get 100, like, just stick with your designer. And their designer's art is fucking gorgeous. And just, but they didn't listen to me and they end up getting a model by my model. It's just like, and then I saw the design, like, afterwards, it's like, it just wasn't there, you know? Like, what they could have had if they just went with the designer instead. Like the expression, like it fit their personality more too, you know. Like don't just be like, don't do what I did because you want to be like me, you know, because you won't get it. I have a problem with that other guy as well. That's why I don't really buy into like the VTubing children stuff either, because like there's so, you know, oh god, I've had some problems with people like sort of copy my posts in the past. Dude, I had a guy who legitimately like saw my post and copied it word for word, like to do his, like I made like a product, okay, a free product as a passion project, and like I worded my tweet a certain way, and I like had certain assets, and I had like certain, like, you know, like basically like the whole thing, right? Let's say it's a voice pack, okay, and I had this voice pack. And then, like, it's starring a few people. I had, like, an artwork to do, like, the whole people, everyone standing together. And then, like, everyone had their own voice pack, and it was a certain theme. And the tweet was written a certain way, and it was free and whatever. And then I had another guy who, like, basically did, like, what I did, like, bar for bar. Except with his friends. And then he copied my tweet word for word. And then he just replaced, like, the link with, like, his link. Like, basically, like, down to the T, like, just did what I did. I'm like, come on, man. Like, is that what you wanted? Like, is that what you, like, does this make you happy? Does that make you, like, satisfied? Are you happy with yourself? Because I guarantee you that you know, looking back on it, you won't be happy. Like, not even, like, you know, me being pissed off. It's like, if you needed help, man, you know? Like, we were mutuals at the time, too. I'm like, if you needed help, like, you could have just asked me for help. No, I mean, I don't do that kind of stuff, either. I don't do, like, canceling. I think, like, you know, it's one of those things where I probably should. But, like, I don't know. It's, like, not worth my time. My life is too busy as it is. I don't have time to be like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm gonna cancel every single person that copies me. Like, I'll be here forever, okay? Listen. If I called out everyone who's ever bit my stuff, I'd be here forever, okay? I'm not saying like I'm the only original thought, you know? I'm not the only guy who's ever had an original thought, but it's very obvious when someone copies you, you know? I had somebody copy my hiatus message. I kid you not, I went on hiatus for like a month, and I made a document saying, like, you know, here's what's gonna happen, here's my plan for whatever. I had somebody copy my hiatus message, and then just replace it with their name at the end. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make that shit up. And I wish I was joking. I don't know. I just be like chilling or trying to chill. And people just be like starting like trouble with me. So I don't start shit, man. Like people will, you know, like the kind of stuff that like people do to me. I think like a lot of people will be like, wow, you haven't like dealt with, you haven't like, you know, publicly called them out. I'm like, there's not really a point. In my eyes, I don't really like it. I don't really stand to gain much from it anyway. Other than like free stress. Like why would I fucking want that? Why would I want fucking free stress? Dude, I'm not gonna throw hands, but I will say, like, you know, I think it's funny because I think a lot of the times they will take it in a bad way and then throw hands with me, like randomly. Dude, I will 100% guarantee you. Okay, let me tell you the story, guys. Now that it's kind of over, and like the people that, everyone who's ever talked shit about me behind my back gets canceled. Because the only people that talk shit about me behind my back are terrible people. You know why? Because I don't start shit, okay? I don't start beef. I don't have beef with anybody. I don't give a fuck like who you are. Like, you can do whatever you want, man, as long as you're not like being a bitch to people. And so like if you start beef with me, it is 100% a one-sided beef. And so if you start a one-sided beef, you're probably an asshole. And so like everyone who's ever talked shit about me behind my back have been canceled. I will say some people, you know, some people that have been in recent days includes certain members of a group of boys that may be related to food. Without naming any names, obviously. It's like rice, you know, rice something. But yeah, like their DMs got leaked, and they were shit talking me like in there, man. They were shit talking me because I was friends with someone they hated. And like the person that we're friends with, I'm not even like, you know, I don't talk to them every day. I don't appear on their streams. I like hang out with them like once a month. They're just like, oh, by association, this guy is a fucking asshole. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. And I can guarantee you, like, they've shit talked me to other people too. I think it's interesting because you can always tell. I think the crazy part is you can tell. You can tell when people shit talk you, because when they get canceled, the people that they shit talk you to like stop ignoring you. I've had like, you know, a stint of people like, you know, like when we like there's like a collab drought or whatever, you know, like that kind of stuff. Yes, they are the guys. Yes, exactly. And that VTuber that got doxxed is my friend. And he's been a friend of mine for like a long time. And so obviously by association, I get pulled in the ringer for it. But you can tell because they're friends. You know, I think for a long time, right? There was a long period of time where like I tried to like, you know, start some collabs or just like hang out with people, get to know people in the community. And I just like, basically there's no collabs that are happening. And part of that is because I'm being like straight up ignored by these people. Like I'm getting ghosted by these people. Like people that are mutual with me on Twitter and like, you know, used to talk to me a lot, like just suddenly like, started ghosting me out of it for no reason. And then, you know, I'm like, what's the fuck's going on? Maybe they're just all busy. You know, I don't want to assume the worst, right? I don't want to assume the worst. Maybe they're all busy. And then like the group gets canceled. And the people that I reached out to that weren't in the group, that were friends with the group, they suddenly like they're open to talking to me again. You know what I mean? Because I think you come to a realization, right? Like when someone's whispering in your ear about somebody, you believe them, right? If you're like, hey, so and so is a bad person because they did this to me, then you believe them. And then after they get canceled, you're like, oh shit, actually, wait a second. They got canceled for being a liar, so maybe the shit they told me about, like, you know, other VTubers was a fucking lie too. There's like a very, like, you know, there's a very trackable uptick in people talking to me, the response time to me, and like groups getting canceled. So you can tell, you know. You can tell when that kind of shit happens. Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's crazy because also like Kenji the same way as me. Is like he also just like keeps to himself. You see how Kenji like, doesn't collab with anybody? There's a reason for that. There's a reason Kenji never does collabs anymore. It's because he gets fucking, you know, people are pissed at him. People get pissed that he does well. They don't like that he's successful. Because I'll be honest, Kenji does not like talk to anybody. This guy physically talks to nobody. So like, I'm like, how can you get into beef if you talk to nobody? The only way is that they start beef with you. Adds one additional shot to random to range multi-shot weapons. That's kind of sick. Let's take it instead of this one. Cool. Let's go. Cool beans, cool dice. Fail a 1 to 2 upgrade. Just RNG. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just the other day, you know? I'm planning a collab right now. That's gonna happen in a few weeks. And, you know... That's something you have to think about. You're like, okay, if I plan a collab, and it might not even happen, guys. The collab I'm planning might not even happen. I'm planning, like, I usually plan like a bunch of stuff like in advance, right? Or I think about ideas. The way it be, right? The way it is like oftentimes the way I do collabs is I will, like, because I want to like do stuff with people too, right? It's like fun. It's like fun to do stuff with people, and I think it's like cool for like the audience too, to see like, you know, everyone come together. But I usually have like an idea, like I see a game, I'll see a game, and then I will like look at the game. I'm like, okay, cool, you know, that's pretty sick, cool game. I think like X, Y, Z people would like to see it, you know. And then I think about it, it's like, oh, who can play it, right? For instance, like an example is like, oh, I think this game would be great for, let's say, Sansin, because San's like a cool person. She's very, very chill, you know. And like there's some games that like I think would vibe with that person. But then I'm like, okay, like, but it kind of requires camera movement. So like and San gets like kind of like motion sick, so I won't invite them, right? It's like, or like, you know, this game is perfect for this person. So like it's like, you know what I mean? Like I think about who I think I might want as like a, you know, who I haven't collabed with in a while, etc., etc. And then from there, I'll be like, okay, who else can I put in there, right? And so it usually starts with one person or one or two people that I think would fit the game. And then from there, it's like, okay, who else do I add? And then part of the consideration is like, oh, who do I think would work well together? And who may or may not like hate each other like secretly. You know what I mean? I'm like, for me, like, I'm down for like whatever, as long as it's not like a person who says weird shit. And I say weird shit all the time too, so like, you know, I'm not one to talk, obviously, but I don't say shit that like is weird that crosses boundaries for people, right? So I'm down with pretty much anybody as long as they just are chill and not crazy. But when I make collabs, one of the things I consider is I heavily consider who is in the collab with who, you know? It's like, if I know two people don't really get along, then I'm not gonna invite both of them, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like that's just normal. Maybe that's just like me though. I feel like it's a normal thing to consider. Because it's like a collab is like you and other people, and like obviously it's like for fun, right? But also like as a VTuber, if you're hoping to VTube as a career eventually, or like, you know, like obviously it's also like, you know, if you have a lot of people watching, it's also like how do I say this? It's like you have a responsibility also for your audience, right? It's like, how am I going to make a collab that is bad? Because that's a bad experience for people, right? It's a bad experience for the players and a bad experience for the viewers. So like nobody's going to be happy if I don't consider properly, right? Why don't people just tolerate each other for collab? Well, that's the thing, right? It's like, that's what should happen. I think like in an ideal world, everyone just like works for themselves and like goes forward, and like, you know, like for a collab, you kill your ego and whatever, just like play nicely together. And it's like, if you really can't tolerate it, you just say no to the collab, right? But it's like, if you happen to fall into a collab outside of your, like, you know, like let's say you get invited and you don't know who's in it, right? And you get invited, you come in, and then like somebody in there you don't really like necessarily like I think it's your responsibility to either say like, oh, I will dip out because I can't handle it, or like I will do it and I will just swallow my ego for like the whatever. And I think people, I mean, obviously it's like, to me, like looking at that situation, people that can't do that, if you can't make the executive decision to either bow out or, you know, swallow your ego for like 2 hours, like you obviously never worked a real job in your life. Because I'll be honest, when you get hired at a place in the real world, I'm pretty sure you're gonna not enjoy like 80% of the people you work with. I can guarantee you. You will not be friends with 80% of the people you work with. You will at most, like, you know, maybe 40% of them you tolerate. Other 40% you're gonna fucking hate with your brain, with, like, you know, despise. That's like the ratio. Is that 60 people you're okay with out of 100, and then 40 people you hate. Basically, like 20 people you love, 40 people you're okay with, 40% you hate. And if that ratio is not like met or like better than that, then you hate your job. You know, if you hate like over half the people you work with, you hate your job. Dip or not be, yeah, exactly. It's a responsible thing to do, man. Like obviously it's, you know, like it feels bad to bow out of a collab that you like, you know, there's somebody there you really want to collab with, but that's just life, you know. Like if you're not gonna be able to just suck it up for a second and be professional, then you shouldn't be there. Most people not trying to do VTube as a future job don't even do collabs often. Well, I mean, yeah. That's the thing. It's like, you know, like if you're doing collab and you want it to be a future career, chances are you need to be professional, and a lot of people just don't. Just comes with the culture, though. Like I think that's a part of the reason why. I'll be honest. Pulling the curtain back, guys. I'm not 2,000 years old, but I do feel like it, you know? I feel like it because of the insurmountable, like, difference. A lot of people think I'm older than I am. I've had people tell me they thought I was 40 years old. Like, I don't sound 40 at all. But I will say, like, not to like be ego tripping or whatever. It's just it's a low bar to jump over, okay? Like, it's not boasting. It's just like sad that I can't even say this. The majority of people have like not underdeveloped social skills. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't sound old, guys. I sound quite young, right, guys? Right? I sound quite young. I'm pretty youthful, I would say. It's just that I think it's like sad that it doesn't take a lot to be wiser than people these days. Like, I don't do anything special. I don't do anything special. I'm not like crazy about work. I do work like a lot of hours, but I think it doesn't even take a lot, you know? It doesn't actually take a lot to be like, oh yeah, maybe this is a good idea. To be like a slightly, like, think about other people slightly. Like, it's not hard, you know? It really is not that hard. It's like, oh yeah, you know, other people exist. Maybe I should, like, consider thinking about somebody else other than myself for like 3 seconds. Cool. Need more language? Want to pan it to the Utes? Okay, yeah. Hawk spit on that thing. I really gonna get it, yo. I'm just a chill guy for real. They call me sauced up in the piece dome style +2. What do kids say these days, dude? I don't actually know what kids say. Hawk Tua, chill on that thing. Oh god. Dude, I don't know. Ohio, Skibbity, Riz, Toilet, Phantom Tax. Alright, bit's over. My bad. Let's pull some gotcha. On Skibbity, we are a live ass. What is a live ass? I've never heard a live ass. Welcome in. Let's see. Let's pull for winner of best streamer of the year, best content creator of the year, Usada Pekora. Let's see if we can pull Usada Pekora, best character. Devious Lick. Isn't Devious Lick the thing that isn't that a Pokemon move? Isn't Devious Lick like the Pokemon move for like Gengar? Yes, but no. That's when you steal a school and sink. Wait, how is that devious? Do kids like not know what devious means no more? How is that devious? It's not devious to steal a toilet. Oh wait, I'm so devious. I unscrewed the toilet and stole it. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. In schools, people were stealing toilets and sinks and calling it a devious lick. It's pretty devious to take away someone's ability to piss and shit. It's not that devious. People can just hold it. I have basically never used in my life a school restroom. I just don't need to. What, you need to piss every like 4 seconds? School isn't even that long of a time, guys. If you think that's bad, you should see the heartbeat challenge. What the fuck is the heartbeat challenge? Do I want to know? Is this bad? If they sip on something sus, like what? What is something sus that they could sip on? You gotta, okay. Clue me into what is the sus thing that you could sip on that would make it a long time. And tell me about this heartbeat challenge as well. 300 milligrams caffeine, lemonade in Panera bread. That's true, actually. Cinnamon challenge is worse. What is, okay, let me Google this. Heartbeat challenge. What the fuck is the heartbeat challenge? The heartbeat challenge gets steamy. The results of All-Star... Is it the heart rate challenge or the heartbeat challenge? What is the heartbeat challenge? Google.com. Is this from Love Island? If you're an American, it's bad. When they play the song Die Young by Kesha and you kick down a random person's door to beat the song. That's the heartbeat challenge? Is you play a song and you kick someone's door down? What? Drinking mouthwash is to get drunk at school? I mean, there's a game about that already. It makes you pee a lot. Drinking mouthwash to get drunk at school. Are kids drinking mouthwash? Do kids be drinking mouthwash? What the fuck? Really? Wait, are you serious? I can't tell if this is serious or not. I'll be honest. Could you like be truthful with me for a second here? Are kids actually drinking mouthwash? It's a problem here. Do you live in fucking Delaware? You must live in the middle of nowhere land. You know, like a place called Providence. Or like, you know, a place named after a color. One of the two. I don't trust any bitch who says they're from like a place called Orange County. Like your county couldn't think of anything like better. Than Orange? Anything, man. If you're lucky, if you are able to run if the homeowner doesn't open the door and gun points you. I'll be honest, guys. The stuff that people do to random strangers, like, baffles me. Especially in America where everyone has a gun. Like, it's 3 guns per person, guys. It's 3 guns per person in America. Like, the chance of you knocking on someone's door and they have a gun close by is like 100%. People in Periwinkle County are supposed to believe in them? Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. The cans of air. Oh, I've seen that one. Galaxy Gas. I've seen Galaxy Gas. And, like, they just, like, shoot up Galaxy Gas into their, like, mouth. Dude, kids will do anything except do drugs to get high. Just fucking do drugs. I'm pissed, man. Just do a drug. Just do one. If you want to get high so bad, if you want to get drunk so bad, don't drink mouthwash. Don't do Galaxy Gas. Just do a drug. I guarantee you, it'll be better for you. You'll actually get wasted. You'll actually get the buzz you want. Pecora is like extreme money-making strategy. Extreme money-making strategy. Yeah, I mean, you can get high off a lot of stuff. You just don't do it, man. Bird Box sounds you drive blind. People, dude. People literally don't even do that, like, in Bird Box. The Bird Box sounds you drive blind. People literally don't do that in Bird Box. Like they drive in Bird Box when it's absolutely necessary. Like you can't even say it's like canonical, you know? Like most of the time in Bird Box, people would be walking. You know why? Because driving while blindfolded sucks ass. It's a dumb as fuck idea. For the humanity, dude, it's lost, bro. I'll be honest, guys. I'm glad you guys exist to, like, you know, tell me about this shit, because I would never know. And I think if I found out by myself, I'd be like, damn, this world is cooked. But I can see why, you know, your politics is how it is. I can see how we got here. Lamau even. I'm ashamed of people where I live because not everywhere is how it is. Here they build diff. They're built diff, yeah, man. Dude, Hawk Tuah Girl is an industry plant. I guarantee you. There's no way Hawk Tuah Girl is not like an industry plant. I think just say, like, you know, I think people just like see like viral stuff and just assume like they got viral off of nothing, when like in reality, like a lot of the viral stuff is just like paid to be viral, you know what I mean? And then they get viral, and everyone's talking about them. But like, it wasn't like they got viral off of nothing. Should I have not taken that? I'm like taking so much damage. I'm like losing HP at an alarming rate. Do I have like an ability to heal? No? Yeah. I mean, the problem is kids like don't know that, you know? The problem is kids have no idea that you can pay money to get viral. So they'll see like, you know, Hawk Tuah Girl, and they're like, oh, what if I'm Hawk Tuah Girl? Like, no, bitch. You'll never be Hawk Tuah Girl. You're fucking 5. You're 5 years old with $0. You will never be Hawk Tuah Girl. I'm sorry. Any heals, man? Not a heal in fucking sight, guys. They do something Amazon. A book on Amazon saying, get rich. Hold on. The dude on Amazon selling books saying get rich like me, and the book just says buy reviews. Yeah, man. It's true. It is true. Attack size increase. Can I get any healing, guys? I can't sustain myself on just burgers alone, man. I need some help. Okay, the rockets are scaling, guys. The rockets are actually scaling now. This is the big money run. If we can scale and survive, this is a big money run. Oh, okay, I died instantly. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Wow, bad. Wow, terrible. Okay. Oh god. Oh 07. The one skeleton beat my ass. I shouldn't have taken that upgrade without HP. That was my downfall, guys. My downfall was that. Look how many items there are in this game. There's so many items in this game. How am I gonna get them all? A lot of replayability, I guess. Let's see. Can I buy anything? Increase attack speed? That sounds good. Increase the XP per level? That sounds good. Okay, well. I think I'm done playing HOLOCURE for now. Fuck that game. Play some other music as well, right? Where's my music at? There we go. We're back in the piece. We're back in the piece. Because we're done gaming. Other transition, thank you, appreciate it. Nice little transition. Nice little, the flowers and shit. It is the same as the flowers outside of the house. Hello, executive manager. How was Kanto 7? Kanto 7 was so fucking peak. Dude. Kanto 7 was so fucking good. I think it's funny because, like, I'll be honest, I saw some people saying, like, it wasn't their favorite Kanto. And, like, it wasn't very good, or it wasn't, like, you know, it wasn't even close to how good, like, 5 and 6 were. I think it's, like, top 2. At minimum, a top 2 Kanto right now. And I think it's crazy, like, every Kanto just gets better and better. I think a big gripe that people had with Kanto 7 was that, like, their side characters... like died so fast, but like that's just like they don't fucking matter. I think people were mad that like Camille died and like, you know, the other like the Fang Hunt guys died, but like realistically, like that was always how it was gonna be. I think like people don't understand, like, to send like normal fixers, fodder fixers, like realistically it was like fodder fixers plus you. Like, Camille was strong, but he's just one guy. There was, like, 2, like, actual strong fixers in there, and they were, like, solo. Like, by themselves the whole time. And realistically, against, like, thousands of blood fiends, like, you're not gonna win, right? It's impossible. Do you tap and gap along, or do you hold space? You can... Wait, you can hold space? Oh, I smashed the fuck out of my space bar during that part. Well, like the button was like also tapping. Hey, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate you. But yeah, I don't know. I thought you had to tap because like the button itself pulsated. And so I'm like, okay, so it's telling you that it wants to tap. I didn't realize you could just hold it down. I was like, damn, it actually is like kind of like a difficulty curve. But turns out I made it hit harder for myself for no reason. But also it was really good. Good Kanto. I think people like just don't understand. They misunderstood like what the point is. Like the point is never like the side characters for that arc. The point was always gonna be just like, you know, the story of Don Quixote stuff. Also, the Milling song is such a banger. I've been playing on repeat for the past like few days. So good. That Millie song is so good. Bless up, man. Big bless up to Millie. Every single one of... I think it's really cool. Like, I don't actually... I can't tell if it's like... If Millie just knows the boss fight exactly, or if it's like... They tell Millie, like, this is how the boss fight is gonna go. Because obviously Millie has, like, full control of the song. Millie has full control of the song, and so, like, obviously, like, she knows how the fight's gonna go, right? But, like, I don't think, like, Project Moon even knows how exactly the fight's gonna go until, like, it actually happens. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even think, like, P-Moon knows how the fight's gonna go until, like, very close to when they need to drop it. But I think it's cool that like Millie always knows like the structure, at least the structure of the fight, right? So that she can structure the song. Dude, I will be honest. Millie's songs are so fucking like emotional. I think like obviously partially to the fact that the cantos are so good, but it's also like I think just like the performance itself is just so good. I think you can be swayed by the emotions of the song even if you have no idea. Just because like the shit is like so fucking sad. Like it's fucking depressing, guys. It's fucking depressing as shit. Mr. Stream, no, we're still chatting, don't worry. We still be chatting. For a little bit at least. A couple minutes. You still got a couple minutes in the stream to juice. This is where the chorus and plays. Yeah, dude. I think it's really cool that like the Canto 6 fight was really cool because it's split between the two sides. And then the Canto 4 fight was really good too. The Canto 4 fight was like very, very impressive. I think like you know, like I think it's interesting like that some of the cantos don't have Millie songs, and that's like, you know, like I guess goes to show like those cantos are not like, that's not the main like part of the canto. You know, I think like the cantos that have Millie songs, it's like that's where like a big thing in this story happens. So it's like the cantos that don't have songs like by Millie, like, you know, like their biggest moment hasn't come yet, right? Some people were like pissed that like Gregor and like Raja didn't have anything, but like realistically Gregor and Raja, like their stuff won't happen for a while, because I mean obviously Gregor's is tied to a big like villain, right? And like we're not even close to like getting to there yet. Like when the time comes, like obviously like the people that will be attached to it are the people who's like have, you know, relations with the characters from Herman's group. So like Ishmael will get another turn and Gregor will get a turn at the end. Like everyone who like has a you know, beef with them will have a turn. Oh, Captain Ahab is definitely gonna come back, and she's gonna be even stronger. You know what's crazy is that Ahab already manifested ego. She already has an efflorescent, and so like she'll probably come back as well. I think it'll be fun to see like how they'll turn it, because they could make it so that Ahab gets like way stronger, or they could make it so that like Ahab like, you know, gets a little stronger but like gets outpaced by the sinners. I think it'd be like a good idea. Like I know it's like gonna be so ass if you're an Ahab liker, but I think it's a cool idea to like have Ahab like get stronger, but like the sinners get like way stronger in comparison. And so you can see like the difference, right? Because when we fought Ahab in the story, like she was like a threat, an actual threat. You know what I mean? I think like to a lot of players right now, she's still a threat. But like realistically speaking, Ahab was like a big challenge at the time of. And she manifested an efflorescent like by herself, which is like it's a big feat, you know? Like actually like when you think about her feat, it's a huge feat, because to manifest an efflorescent, oftentimes it requires you to like corrode first. You know what I mean? Like what's a Dome Bake? Like he manifested his efflorescent after like, you know, like melting down, and then awakening his ego, manifesting ego. And most people don't do that. Most people just like corrode and die. But to like hit efflorescent at the beginning is like, without having to corrode first, is like a crazy feat in the lore. But I think it'd be cool if like Ahab gets stronger kind of with like Herman's help. But like we kind of see like how strong the sinners get. Because right now I feel like the sinners aren't even that strong. Like right now, like people are like, oh, when are we gonna get Aleph? Like I would like an Aleph too. But like relatively speaking, like we're not there yet, you know? Like I think at most the sinners are like maybe like grade 5 fixers, which is like still like bottom half of the barrel. Maybe when they get to like grade 4 or 3 level, they can get it in Aleph. But we're still like kind of just like cresting like Vav egos. And so Vav is like okay, right? But like, you're nothing to write home about. At least in terms of like, you know, center strength. And yeah, Dante still only has 2 Durantes. Dante only has 2 powers. And like, you know what I mean? Dante only has 2 powers out of so many. Right? We need to get to, like, we only really have right now, we have, I mean, granted, like, if we consider us to be Katir, we have Bina and we have Hakma. And then we have, like, a bunch of shit to go through. You know, we have, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think, like, 8 more powers, like, 7 more powers to go. Until we get, like, back to Malkuth. Because we're going backwards, right? Well, I guess we're going the right way. The normal way. Because the other way was backwards. Or upside down. So we're going, like, back right side up. Obviously, there's going to be some stuff about, you know, connecting with Ruina. And connecting with Lobocorp. I think, like, less with Ruina and more with Lobocorp in general so far. Like, obviously, the IDs and stuff are all from LOR, but the story itself has definitely more to do with Lobotomy Corporation, especially since the writer is back. The library was mentioned, yeah, the library was mentioned, but still like a far away. I think definitely more to do with Lobocorp, because the writer for the game is the Lobotomy Corporation writer as well. They came back for this game. But anyway, guys, let me see. What time is it? It is now 4 o'clock. Okay. I got some stuff I need to take care of, guys. Because I got some people coming back over tomorrow to appraise my property. So, you know, we can get a good price and whatever. I mean, like, I'm not going to sell my place or anything like that. It's just like, you know, moving forward, if you get appraised, like, at some point in time, like, if you do need to exist, it's better. Like, you're feeling, yeah, I'm feeling a little better, actually, today. I was feeling like shit yesterday, but I did, like, a power rest. One of those things where it's like, you know, if you're starting to feel bad, you know, and I can, like, kind of twist it. It's like, if you feel kind of bad, like, I'd rather just, like, knock out for the day and, like, try to, like, get as much rest as possible and heal up as much rest as possible. Oh, it was more so like I want to say, like, 12 hours. It was a 12-hour bug or whatever. You know, just kind of like the you know, I was going through it for sure, but like nothing that lasted super long. But better to heal up faster, right? Because I feel like if I didn't do that and I just like went about my day and try to, like, you know, bust through it without thinking about the consequences, I would be sick for, like, much longer. And I'd rather just be sick for one day and, like, have to cancel than, like, have to cancel a whole week. Because, like, otherwise I'd be, like, gone for, like, today and tomorrow if I died yesterday and, like, continue to die. And I got people to, like, you know, that are waiting on me. Because, like, yesterday, right? Last night I had my Pathfinder 2e campaign offline. I played with some friends offline and stuff. And so, like, if I was still sick then, I'd call off. And then, like, today I do, like, voice practice and stuff at night. And so if I was sick still today, I would have to call off voice practice as well. And then tomorrow we have Shadows over Velda, which is, like, a streamed game. And if I am sick on Friday, then I miss that as well. And so it's like, if I get sick for more than one day, it's over. So I'd rather just, like, take a day off and, like, try to be good by the night than to, you know, than to possibly suffer for multiple days. Because then, like, everything goes out of whack. Everything gets, like, fucked in the ass. And then I cancel my parents too, right? I was gonna see my parents this weekend as well. Oh god, there's so much shit to do, guys. But thank you for dropping by, I appreciate you. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and raid somebody. Let's throw you guys over to who we're gonna raid today. Today we are going to raid. Let us raid. Let us raid. You know who we haven't seen in a while? Red Claw. I haven't seen Red Claw in a hot second, guys. I saw them at a con, and then I said hi to them, and then we were like chatting for a bit, and then I just like fell off the face of the earth. So we'll send you guys over to Red Claw to say hello. If you're not in the raid, it is twitch.tv/redclaw, one word. You should get rest. Yeah, I'm gonna probably clean the house today and then get rest. You know, get rest tonight. Thank you guys, appreciate you. Thank you so much for dropping by, guys. I appreciate chatting with me and, you know, say the cool stuff. Tomorrow another stream as well, for sure, before during the day as well. We're back on our daytime slot for the time being, unless something changes in the near future, which it might, you know, like just the way it is. Yeah, they're playing Monster Hunter World, so if you enjoy World, please do, you know, give them a cool thumbs up or something and stay by if you want to watch. If you don't want to watch, it's completely okay. You know, not everyone's going to be sticking around for like the long haul or whatever. But I appreciate if you stayed just for the raid at least, you know, so they can, you know, have a greeting and whatever. You can hear their cool little intro. Yada, yada, yada. It's fun, you know, it's fun to raid out. I was really sad for like the years we couldn't raid out. We literally couldn't raid out for like 2 years straight, like a year and a half straight. Because Twitch broke our raids. But we're back now, so it's nice. It's nice to be back to raiding and stuff. Because, like, you know, it's cool to, like, see new people. And they probably, like, you know, have a good time as well. It's like dopamine rush for them, too, probably. So, all in all, guys, I appreciate you. Thanks for dropping by. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time. Peace. Late.